What's up, bosses? Welcome back to Fat Boss Life, where I inspire plus size women to go after their boss dreams, even if they're doubtful. If your 2019 submitted taxes or 2019 submitted tax amendment has not been processed by the IRS yet, here's what you can do next to speed things up. I have 4 basic steps of notes that may help you come to a more faster resolution, and I do use faster loosely. And resolution, well, we're all going to have a resolution, it's just the timing, right? So number 1, contact your local congress person and politely ask them to do an IRS inquiry on your behalf about your 2019 past due unprocessed taxes and or tax amendment. In my case, it's the tax amendment. Number 2, you can call the IRS yourself to make an in-person appointment, not over the phone, an in-person appointment at their national hotline. They do have local appointment numbers, but it's been my experience that the wait for those are extremely longer than the national line. But if yours is a quicker responding team, if you have a quicker responding IRS team on your local line, I would go for it. But for me, I use the national line. I wait, but I don't wait nearly as long as I do with my local line, and sometimes my local line doesn't even pick up at all. Yeah, so sometimes I'm trying for a day and it won't pick up. So here's the national number to make an appointment at the IRS. 844-545-5640. Number 3, at your IRS appointment, ask the representative nicely. Remember, we're being nice. Ask the representative to fill out Form 911 on your behalf due to you experiencing hardship as a result of your 2019 taxes that are past due and you submitted them. However, the IRS is way behind. So a Form 911 filled out by them will help accelerate your trying to get that resolved. And I do use accelerate loosely, but this is what we have to work with, so we're going to go with it. And the last step that I'm going to talk about on here is follow up. Once they say yes that day when you're in the office, right? Once they say yes, follow up on your Form 911 by calling the National Advocate line. If your representative doesn't give you a pamphlet with the national line information, that's okay. You can just ask for the number. I'm going to give you the number that my IRS representative had gave me at my appointment, And that number is 1-877-777-4778. That is the National Advocate Hotline for the IRS. And just to let you all know, that is actually the current process. I should say concurrent, because it is concurrent with it's going at the same time, which of course concurrent means, but it's happening at the same time that my SBA loan is being processed or in processing or whatever they want to call it, but it's held up by the 2019 taxes. So we have to, get the pot stirring, right? We have to have different ways and different means and use different avenues to try to get things done. So I think those are some good tools that you may be able to use if you haven't tapped into those already. So we'll be closing out. If you're new to my channel, my name is Adrian, and I applied for the SBA's EIDL loan and grant in 2020. I was denied due to my credit. I was 1 point below what the SBA minimum was required. Shortly after my denial, I submitted a reconsideration letter. My 2020 EIDL loan application is still in processing, like you see on the screen, right? I'm pointing the wrong way. It always confuses me. Right there. See that green button? Still in processing. So, excitingly though, in July of 2021, I received 15 big ones, $15,000 in disaster funds grant, the advance grant. And I was pleasantly surprised in October the 8th, 2021, when I got contacted by the first EIDL loan officer that called me. So that was exciting. My 2019 amended taxes has not yet been processed. So that's what's holding up my application. So due to that, the SBA is not moving forward to the funding phase. So I'm sort of in limbo, and I'm at the mercy of both the IRS and SBA, which is why I'm giving you this information. So utilize all your resources, right? On the bright side of things, I'm still in the game. And don't give up, right? I always say, don't y'all give up. So, which is my message, right? To you. Always keep on keeping on. Don't give up. You deserve to be helped. So never give up. December the 31st is the last day for funds to be deposited from the EIDL disaster loan, whether it's an advance or the loan. So don't give up. Fight all the way to the end. If you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, please subscribe. Now, it helps us grow, and it helps us be able to, it helps me be able to provide this type of content and even other type of content that may help you, talking about my experience, because that's basically all I'm doing, is just trying to share with you all some nuggets that may save you time, or that just may confirm that, hey, I'm on the right track. At this point, I'm doing what I should be doing, even because we all feel like we're by ourselves, right? So just make sure that you share, like, comment, right? and subscribe like I asked. And lastly, this is my public disclaimer, and that is I do not give legal help. I am not a financial advisor or an accountant. I am not telling you to employ my methods. If you do, it's on your own free will. I am merely sharing my personal story with you, as well as my actions and my results or lack of. Love you, bosses.